Mega Evolution. It's a thing. Designed to rip off Digimon? Whatever. Whether you like it or not, Mega Evolution is here to stay. And I'm here to count down my top 12 Mega Evolutions. Why top 12? Because I like to go 2 steps beyond. And rip off the nostalgia critic. So let's get to the list. Number 12. Mega Sharpedo. Now, Sharpedo's already a cool Pokemon. How do you make it cooler? Add more scars. And that's basically what Mega Sharpedo is. And it looks amazing, and well, it looks amazing. It's one of the few Pokemon that in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire actually has a different surfing sprite. Instead of just the generic one, it's actually a sprite of Sharpedo, which is really cool. Maybe that's just a plus to Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Maybe people should just go play the game. But it also, in the game, you surf around a lot faster. Normally it's just lackadaisical, oh, I'm surfing around. No, on this thing you fucking hydroplane it. And I like Sharpedo as a Pokemon itself. Water Dark is a really cool typing. And Mega Sharpedo is the same, only slightly amped up. Its stats are better for competition, and always a Water Dark type has a really cool moveset. So that's why Mega Sharpedo is on this list. And number 12. But there are 11 more cooler than it. Number 11. Mega Scizor. Now, the whole evolutionary chain from Scyther to Scizor, they look really good. Scyther is a bug flying praying mantis with freaking scythes for arm blades. Looks really cool. And then Scizor, you freaking take that and just add red metal to it, and it's that much more awesome. And then you get to Mega Scizor, which takes one of the hands and turns it into a giant freaking claw, which is much more badass than having a freaking mouth out the back of your head. There's something wrong with that, I think. But Mega Scizor, while underutilized, definitely looks amazing, and that's basically enough to put it on this list. Number 10, Mega Gengar. Look at my hat, it's Gengar. But yeah, Mega Gengar, basically, I wish kind of evolved from Gengar naturally, so it'd be more useful than just a once a battle thing. But it looks amazing. Its shiny sprite looks like how you imagine every ghost to look like, just bright white with a little bit of purple, and it's like, oh my god. The fact that it's going to be in the Pokken tournament is another Monoton's belt. The Ghost Poison is a really cool type combo. So even its non-shiny form, just the Mega Evolution, it gets bigger, and my phone goes off. But yeah, Mega Gengar is number 10. Number 9, Mega Absol. Freaking Mega Absol just looks angelic. I look at it and I think, oh, so beautiful, with the white wings, the swooping emo hair, the fact that it can detect when storms are going to happen, and it's like, if you've seen Absol, run the fucking other way. It's all white body, not really sure what animal it's modeled after. Something that has wings, probably something close to a chimera, but it's just so damn beautiful that it makes number 9. Number 8, Mega Houndoom. Now, Houndoom is a badass Pokemon design. It's basically the guard dog the guard dog of hell. He's a dark fire, which is an awesome combination. How do you make it more badass? Just add more freaking bone armor. Because, of course, it had bone armor before. Why not have more? I don't know. I look at that one thing, I'm like, holy crap, how do I beat that thing? Before, then I'm like, oh yeah, its weaknesses, but it is such a badass design that you should all have Mega Houndooms. Maybe I can kick your asses better then. It's number 8, though. There are 7 more that I like more for different reasons. Number 7, Mega Salamence. Now, Salamence is another badass Pokemon design, and its Mega Evolution is just kind of, what? It's so simplistic that it's pretty amusing. All it does basically is its wings grow into one giant boomerang looking thing, and it hides its arms and legs into its body. It's like some freaking turtle dragon. The hell is a tortoise? Turtle dragon. It freaking turns itself into a turtle dragon. But I have him on my OU team in Pokemon Showdown. I named him Boomerang of Death because of that. Its freaking wing pack looks like a boomerang, and he's helped me in enough battles that I think he qualifies for this list. And he's just for the hilarious factor of it Mega evolves into the same thing. It's barely able to notice there was a difference. And, Mega Salamence is number 7. Number 6, Mega Diancie. Diancie? I don't know how to pronounce it. But it's another one that makes it on the list because it's so beautiful compared to its pre-evolution, pre-Mega Evolution, whatever you want to call it. Diancie is one of those legendaries that's event only, so it's not in the game, which makes it even that much rarer to find. Because you're always going to need it to complete the Pokedex. Its Mega Evolution with the long flowing cape or gown, I guess, made of diamonds, looks amazing. Fairy Rock type is pretty cool, and I've yet to remember a way to defeat it that's besides just regular weakness to rock's weaknesses. But it's one of those things where you can't find the Megastone out in the game. You have to actually get the event Diancie, and it comes with the Megastone. And then even after that, there's always an event where 2 people try and take Mega Diancie from you to give to a little rich bastard, which gives it more being like, no, it's my Pokemon. It's mine. I worked so hard for this thing. I worked so hard to connect to the internet to download this thing. That it suddenly has the feels for whatever. And its moveset is actually a pretty good moveset. I enjoy using him or her. Most legendaries are genderless. I don't know if it is genderless, but it's a fairy rock, so I would assume it's genderless. In Pokemon Showdown again, I have one on one of my teams, and it seems to work pretty effectively for me. Yeah. So that gives it number 6 spot. Number 5, Mega Mewtwo. Why? So Mewtwo has probably one of the most heart-wrenchingly amazing backstories of all Pokemon. It cloned by Team Rocket and basically abused until it couldn't take anymore and decided to be a badass telepath. And then it gets not 1, but 2 Mega Evolutions. And why I chose why is a weird sentence, but basically it's stronger than the Poke equivalent of God if you look at their stat for stat totals, which I'm not sure if the X is that strong, but just seeing the fact that Y is stronger than Arceus is like, holy crap, I want to make Mewtwo Y. The fact that it doesn't really change the core Mewtwo's design, but it kind of amplifies the look of it, with like the friggin' tube on its neck, and compared to Mega Mewtwo X, who turns into basically a right out boxer, I definitely think Mega Mewtwo Y looks the better of the Mewtwo evolutions, and it doesn't freaking gain the fighting type, which the fighting type kind of, I think, hurts a psychic type in this case, because that dual typing is kind of annoying. But yeah, Mega Mewtwo Y is number 5, and there's still more to come. There's still ones that I think are better. Number 4, Mega Charizard X. Now, the most common thing people seem to complain about Charizard is, why isn't it a dragon? Oh, it's fire flying. It's supposed to be a dragon. It shoots fire. It's a lizard. It's supposed to be a dragon. And I say, look at freaking Mega Charizard X. They solved almost all of the problems with Charizard with that one form right there. I'm going to keep pointing to it right here, as long as it's on the screen. But they change it into a proper fire dragon. They took the shiny colors, which were badass enough, and they tweaked the main color to be a different shade of gray, so you could still have your Charizard and your Mega Charizard X, and they look slightly different enough, which is cool that they use the shiny design. The blue fire looks amazing, and basically I don't like Mega Charizard Y because it looks pretty much exactly like Charizard except with a couple more spikes. It really doesn't look like it changed much, other than its freaking drought ability, which is annoying enough because apparently you can make it beat Blastoise, but whatever. I definitely think Mega Charizard X solves a lot of problems people have with Charizard, and it's number 4. Number 3, Mega Latios / Latios. Now, Latios and Latios were one of the, well, not the first, but the second group of wandering Pokemon introduced in the Pokemon games. So they're kind of unique in that way, I guess. But the Megas have such a pivotal plot point in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Did I just say Rupee? But the fact that you can get rid of Fly, which is awesome because most people don't really want to have an HM slave on their team, and you can fly around all of Hoenn on the back of Mega Latios or Latios, makes it a really cool Mega. It's one of the things that changes how you interact with the game, because you can fly in a completely different perspective than regular fly, which just has you move on a generic bird. This thing, where you can move fast, you can actually do flips and spins, and it's really fun to fly on Mega Latios to all the islands that you can't get to normally, all the Mirage things, and it's a cool design, I think. It's slightly, well, on par with regular Latios and Latios. They decided to change it purple, which unifies their color scheme to make them look more like siblings, and their wings now look like they're more useful because they're now barely attached to their body, so they can flap easier. Flap, 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 flap. But they both share a spot on this list because they're the same design. The only real difference is Latios is a bit bigger, by like 5 meters compared to 4, something like that. I have to look at the Pokédex again. But Latios has a different color eyes than Latios, so that's really the only difference. Still, pivotal enough to the game to make me want one on my team. And there's a guy over there who is obsessed with collecting them. And he's not going to say anything. But.
Oh, well, yeah, I actually hate Mega Latios and Latios, just like most Mega Evolutions, and especially those because it just ruins the whole design. It makes them look hideous. I mean, I get the image in my head of Adam Savage building his one of his hover machines in an earlier episode of Mythbusters, and trying to flap big pieces of styrofoam to move forward with a hover machine. It looks stupid.
So, whatever. Number 2, Mega Rayquaza. Now, I probably know what you're thinking. How could Mega Rayquaza not be number 1? There's one I like even more, and we'll get into that. I've already mentioned enough how much I love the design of Mega Rayquaza. I really don't think I need to go into it again. You can just go to my top 10 favorite Pokemon, link down below. But it's a badass enough design. I don't really think I need to say any more than I have already said. And number 1 top Mega Evolution is Mega Magnezone. Nah, I'm just kidding. Although that should be a thing. Somebody get the Game Freak. Tell them to make Mega Magnezone. Specifically, tell them I told you to make it, because I freaking want it. I don't know how badass it could be, but that's a topic for another day. The true number 1 is Mega Metagross. Now, I love the design of Mega Metagross, or just Metagross itself. The 4 arms, 4 legs, 4 brains. It's freaking smarter than a supercomputer. Is a really cool design for Pokemon. And then when you made a Mega, it's just like 4 arms sticking. I can't even get it in frame. I can't get my feet in frame, but I try and do like 4 legs coming at you, and it freaking looks like it means business now. It's like regular. It's like you know it's gonna kill you, but it looks kind of docile. In Mega Evolution, in Mega Evolves, and it's just like I'm coming straight for you. But more importantly is like the slow build up of seeing it when you play Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because the first Pokemon available to you besides your starter is a shiny level 1 Beldum. So just like it sits there on your party with you the whole game. You grow attached to it, waiting to see its Mega Evolution, because it comes with a Mega Stone. So you can get 2 Mega Stones in the game. So you can potentially have 2 Mega Metagross in the game. 1 shiny, 1 non-shiny. Because Steven always gives you one in 3rd gen. But it's just like the slow build up, the anticipation, and then you Mega Evolve, and it's like, it's everything you wanted and more. Still want to do the thing where I have damn it. But those reasons alone are enough to make Metagross my number 1 Mega Evolution. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Do you agree or disagree with me? You can shove your opinions in the comment section down below. And feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, until next time, keep it weird.